The 9mm pistol does the lowest damage of all the firearms in Half-Life 2, and I want to see if it can be used to beat the game. The rules are displayed on screen, but the brief is I can only use the pistol for combat unless I have no ammo, or I'll use the crowbar. I will also use the crowbar to break boxes and barricades as well, so with the game set to normal difficulty, we begin. So we start off in the train station of City 17. I do the stuff like the can thing, and I officially enter the city. In the first set of apartments, I get past the first chase section with ease, and Alex is introduced into the game.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
You're goddamn right.
I meet up with Dr. Kleiner and Lamar, his pet headcrab, and we begin to get teleported. Alex goes through with no problem, but when I try, the teleporter breaks, and I'm left stranded in the streets of City 17. This is where I get the crowbar.
I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy.
After a brief chase through the train yard, I get to a section with two enemies. I kill the enemy with the pistol, so I can use it to kill the other enemy, and I'm now fully equipped to beat the game. Hopefully. I kill some more enemies whilst going through the canal sections. This was all easy because you are only meant to have the pistol at this point in the game. And I also stumble across some rebel fighters who tell me to get to the end of the canals to meet a bigger group of rebels. And the sewers were full of traps that the Combine had set. And then this section where the helicopter starts. It's done really well. The way that you hear the gun charging up before you can get to cover, it's just done so well. I also have the flying enemy things, don't know what they're called, but you would normally hit them with your crowbar, however killing them with the pistol is still super easy. I kill some more Combine and almost use the SMG due to automatically switching my weapon. I go through some more Combine attacks, and let me just say, my finger is gonna hurt by the end of this challenge. The amount of clicks I have to press just to kill enemies with this pistol, it's not good. I have to do a small puzzle in some water that takes me way too long to do, but I do get it eventually. This is the first time I run out of ammo. The game gives you ammo for each enemy that you kill, provided they have the right gun, as well as in supply crates that you can break. Most of these supply crates were giving me SMG ammo and health. I guess Valve thought most people would need SMG ammo more in this area, but this is a factor that I'll need to consider when moving forward in this challenge. I get to another rebel fighter who points me in the right direction to a boat. I will need it to meet up with a larger group of survivors at the end of the canal, and the first zombie section of the game starts. This section is super easy because zombies have no range and I have a lot of ammo. I also use an explosive barrel to save ammo, which is something I'll have to do more moving forward through the challenge, and I finally get to the boat. On the airboat, I travel down the long canals. This part of the game is easy to use only a pistol, because you can't really use anything else. There are multiple checkpoints to go through on the way, and this is the first one. There was an enemy on a mounted gun, and I was too far to kill him with the pistol. I use a wagon and push it all the way down to the enemy so I could shoot him. This worked very well. And I opened the gates by blowing up a weighted crane thing. And on the way back to the boat, a new wave of enemies spawn. You're meant to use the mounted gun, but that would be cheating, so I use a box to get some cover. I run out of ammo, and again I have to kill a couple more Combine with the crowbar. Back on the road again, well, more like river, well, more like canal again, and I get to the next checkpoint blockage area. This was simple, as I had enough ammo. And we continue on the boat. This part of the game, for me, takes up a little bit too much time, and it just goes on for a little bit too long, in my opinion. I also do some puzzles like this weighted thing, and we're back on the... Fuck it, you get the fucking point. We're back on the road. We also meet a second load of rebels, who brief me on where the larger group is. They also fit a gun on my boat. This is actually worse for me because the game will be harder in expectation that the player will use the gun. I will not be. More boat shit! Instead of using grenades to open this container, I found 2 explosive barrels that I can shoot. Welcome to the graveyard of the realm. In this section, we need to open a gate with an attack helicopter on us. I tried to open the gate like 5 times, but it wasn't happening. So I shoot the helicopter down with the gun on the boat. Hypothetically speaking, there may be a chance where the player could shoot down the helicopter with the explosive barrels around the place, but I couldn't find any such way. So no, Half-Life 2 can't be beat with the pistol only. So now the question is, how many times will I fail the challenge? I open this floodgate, but I get confused on how you get over it, and after a quick restart I realize that you're meant to jump off the log. I do this, and I finally reach Black Mesa East, the larger group of rebels. At Black Mesa East we meet Mossman, who is a lead scientist alongside Eli. This guy is Alex's dad. I then go to test out the gravity gun with Alex, who got teleported earlier. I need to use the gravity gun to progress, so I'm not going to count this. I also have to play catch with a dog, who isn't a dog. This is something that can't be dodged, so I do this as well. Black Mesa East is then attacked by a Combine invasion. I get separated from the cool characters, and Alex tells me to go to Ravenholm, the town where the group used to live. This is Ravenholm, and wow, this place has a creepy atmosphere. It's the second zombie section of the game, and it is fun. The place is littered with explosive stuff, so I get to save a lot of ammo as well. Also, listen to the noise the zombie makes when set on fire. Yeah, that's one of the scariest noises in video game history. I progress further through the city and I save a lot of ammo because of the mass amount of traps that there were, as well as explosive barrels. But every time I kill a zombie, I lose ammo. Ammo that is hard to replace.
May the angel of the Lord curse.
This is Father Grigori. He's a father at the local church, and he tells me to meet him there. Anyway, more zombie killing. This is easy because I have range, but I'm still getting no ammo. Well, that was fucked up. This is where I finally run out of ammo, so I have to use the crowbar. It isn't too bad for zombies because they equally have no range, but it does make the zombie sections harder, especially if there is a herd of zombies. The sound design team gets a 10 out of 10 from me. This section requires the player to wait for an elevator with an infinite amount of fast zombie spawns. A mix of no ammo and infinite zombies resulted in my death. The second time around, I got to the elevator and move onwards. I'm waiting for a lift to come from the church to the building I was on. I defend the spot from fast zombies who climbed up the pipes as seen here. And I get on the lift. After making my way through a graveyard, Grigori lets me out of a gate, and we separate. After that, I go through this cave area full of head crabs, like the zombie heads, but I use my now limited supply of ammo to shoot the explosive barrels. I also get through some underwater caves. I kill myself with the train cart trap, but then I have to use the train cart trap after this, because I don't have enough ammo to kill all the zombies. Back on the streets of City 17, and this is the section where the Combine snipers are and the bridges above. The only way to kill them is with a good grenade throw, but I realised that if I run as fast as I can, with other targets such as zombies, the snipers wouldn't hit me. But then more Combine arrived. They kill me at first, but I get past them, and a further wave of Combine attacks start. My route was to kill the first Combine, and then run under the train cart. It included bolting for the door and hoping they wouldn't shoot me. Surprisingly enough, this didn't work, until I discovered a health pack in the van. This gave me a health boost to run past all the Combine. Inside the building, I meet a small group of rebels who are in contact with Alex. Turns out Eli, Alex's dad, has been kidnapped and taken in a prison area. I'm asked to go and get him. This includes a small cart that the rebels have. Right, so that was the Half-Life 2 Canon BB with a pistol only. Obviously this wasn't the end of the game, this was like halfway through the game. I didn't want to do the entire game. The video would have been a bit too long, and it would have taken me ages to do. If you do want to see a second half, make sure you put it down in the comments, because I will probably go back and do the second half anyway. It might make me do it quicker though. I don't know. I've got some other videos planned, so if people want to see it, it'll come out quicker. If not, fuck it, it'll come along whenever I do it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was fun. I will say, I do wish I had more ammo around the zombie section though, because it kind of removed the element of the pistol only. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die.
I've been on the move, I never saw myself ever coming so far. Taking small steps, I was trying to find my groove. Yeah, I know that I was off to a really slow start, but now I'm running, never looking back, I'm going towards where the sun is. Even if it blinds me, I find peace inside, keep my eyes on the prize till I'm holding it above me.